Miss Megan.
Yes, ma'am.
What's going on? I mean, tell me about this.
So I feel like, for me, a big part of the film is that when they first overturned Roe v. Wade, people were talking about the women that were dying, the women that were in ICU, the women that were bleeding out from pregnancies that weren't even viable, but they were waiting on approval to get life-saving surgery. And for me, I'm just going to take this down.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like we've diminished human beings, female, assigned female at birth humans, to nothing more than a crime scene. And that hurts my heart. I was looking it up this week, and women in Texas are 155% more likely to die during pregnancy than women in California. You're 2 times as likely to die if you're in a state with an abortion ban. And for women of color, it's even more serious. So I don't feel like it's being talked about. I feel like we've all been just put in this box of incubators, essentially. I mean, and that's quite literal for the woman in Atlanta, So I felt like I wore this to say that, like, we are not crime scenes. We are human beings. We deserve to be treated like human beings. Our stories deserve to be heard like human beings.
You're incredible. Okay, so tell me how you and Ella, the director of Hemorrhage, found each other and got this going together.
Well, Ella and I knew each other before. We had worked on a couple of projects before, a fashion project that she did. And I talked to her about it. She had such great ideas, like I know that it's going to sound like little things, but things that I think are so important to the film, like the moment in the clinic where you just spend a moment on all different women's faces, essentially saying, we're telling Alex's story, but every assigned female at birth person in this room, including our incredible actor Carter Ray, who is actually a transgender. He was assigned female at birth, and all of these people have stories. It's important to spend a minute with each of them on their faces. They don't need to say anything for you to know, we're telling Alex's story, but every person in this room has a story of how they got here. Every person in this room is a human being with a life and people that love them,
Your passion is so strong. I love it. And I'm so glad you got nominated for Best Acting Duo with Adam.
Yeah, well, Adam's just really good. And I just, got to sit across from him. That's all that is. Adam's just very talented. So he's the cutest, and he wishes he could be here tonight. He texted me before, and he's just the best on set. He's the best to work with. He's just an incredible human being. And a lot of my guy friends were afraid of being in this story because they feel like it's a political statement. And I asked him, I was like, what made you feel less afraid? And he said, well, for me, it's, if I don't stand for this, what do I stand for? And I thought that was really profound and very, for a man to stand up and say, this law might not, quote unquote, affect me, though it affects the people in my life, but it's important to me.
Yeah.
And
it's the right thing.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it affects you or not. Is it the right thing?
Right.
Yeah.
I have so much respect for him, but I was just lucky enough to sit across from him, so. Yeah.
He was lucky too. And so lastly, as an actor who has such passion, do you always take on projects that have a really strong message like this one?
I mean, I like this the most. I wrote this, so for me it was really important to tell, but I wouldn't say I only will act and stuff like that. I think the reason art is so important, especially in times like we're going through now, is one, it makes us feel less alone. It helps us to feel connected. But every story is someone's story. Whether it's technically based on a true story, whether it's a comedy, whether it's a drama, it's somebody's story. So I take it just as seriously no matter what the story is, because I'm telling someone's story. I'm telling someone's truth, and someone's going to see that and be like, oh my God, that's happened to me. Yeah, that's me. Whether it's the whole thing, but moments that feel like human to them, that feel familiar to them, So I love all of it. I love comedy. I love drama. But yes, I think art is important to me in terms of telling stories that need to be told, because I think it's the only thing that offers us an opportunity to look within and ask if we're being the people we want to be,
Yeah. So beautiful. Megan, I'm so proud of you. You look amazing. You are amazing. Best of luck tonight. Thank you so much.
It's so nice to meet you. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you.